Hey guys, the DVD update here for the DVD part of my update. Finally we're getting to the DVDs and the bread and butter. So before I do that, let's do some shout outs. I got to shout out some people I want to shout out. Wow, that made no sense, but you understand what I'm trying to say, hopefully. First person I want to shout out, PillowCrumbs. Very cool person. Check her out. All the links will be in the side, and if I'm not lazy, annotations will be added to the video at a later date. Very cool, nice collection. Check her out. Accent's awesome. I'm not going to go anymore because it might turn creepy. Next up, hold on, I wrote a list just so I wouldn't forget anybody. And if you're not shouted out in this video, don't fret. I'm sure you'll be shouted out at one time or another. VloggingBastendo, very cool. He does duty updates. He does other videos. He has another account where he, does like short films and stuff, and he did him and his friends did a parody of Saw, which I watched. Very funny. I haven't checked it. I liked it a lot. I haven't checked out the second one yet, but I'm going to soon. So VloggingBastendo, check him out. Link in the side. Who's next? WildAnieMel. Link in the side. Very cool. Can't believe I didn't know about her before. Just recently found her. Cool person. Check out her videos. Douglander, of course. Very cool guy, nice collection, awesome videos, link in the side. Residentvania, I think that's how you say his name. Very cool videos, I like it, and he's a very cool guy. I like his comments, and so link in the side. That's it for right now. I know I didn't do very many shout outs, but now I'm starting, so high five. Those are some cool people. Check them out. Let's get into the update. First up, Repo, the Genetic Opera. Comes with a slipcase. I've seen him. From the producers of Saw. Check it out. No insert or anything. That's what the disc looks like. Future worldwide epidemic of organ failures. You can buy organs, but if you don't keep up with the payments, the Repo Man comes and takes the organs back, in hopefully gruesome fashion. Haven't watched this yet, heard mixed reviews about it, wanted to check it out. Very cool. Has Bill Moseley in it, Paul Sorvino, Paris Hilton, and Anthony Stewart Head, who obviously plays Giles in Buffy, which I just started, so that's kind of cool. Next up is a movie called 3 Extremes. This is a 2-disc special edition. Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 1, Disc 2. This compile, as the title might say, 3 Extremes. 3 short stories, or short films, kind of, a la Masters of Horror, condensed, stuff like that. Kind of like an anthology, I guess you could say. Although the first 2 ones are on disc 1 and the third one is on disc 3. It's all to itself. But it takes 3 Asian horror directors that are pretty well known, and they all direct a section of their own story, basically. And so you have Takeshi Miike, who is we all know him, Masters of Horror, Edition, a bunch of other crud. You got, from Japan obviously, you got Hong Kong's Fruit Chan, who did Hollywood, Hong Kong, Durian, Durian. I don't know, never heard of that guy. And Korea's award-winning Park Chan-wook, who did Old Boy and Sympathy for Lady Vengeance. So that's cool. The first 2 don't come with that many special features, but on the 3rd disc, it gets a little bit of special features, so that's cool. Very interested to see this. 3 Extremes 2-disc special edition. Along the same lines as that, we're going to go with 3 Extremes 2, which brings 3 different Asian horror directors to the forefront and showcases their work, each getting their own section of the movie, sort of like an anthology. This one has Kim Ji-woon, Nonzi Nimabatar, I don't know, I suck at names, and Peter Ho-sun-chan. Let's see what we got here. Kim Ji-woon did A Tale of Two Sisters. Nonzi, however you say the guy's last name, did Nang Nuk. Never heard of that one. And Peter Ho-sun-chan produced The Eye, The Eye 2, and 3 Extremes, the first movie. So another 3 short stories. Very cool. 3 Extremes Part 2. Next up, special edition of My Bloody Valentine, the 80s slasher film from Canada. Pop this up. Cool slipcase. I like the cover. I have the old edited DVD, but I've never seen the movie. So that's what the disc looks like right here. Very interested to check this out, obviously. You know, they put all the, a bunch of people have showed this, they put all the footage that got cut out by the MPAA back in and stuff like that. You can watch it with the movie or separately. Obviously, you would want to watch it with the movie. And I've heard it makes a ton of difference, and they're really cool scenes that got cut. So, can't wait to check this one out. Put that slipcase back in. So that was My Bloody Valentine special edition. I did see My Bloody Valentine 3D and liked that quite a bit. Next up, Bride of Reanimator, which is the second Reanimator film, I believe. That's what the disc looks like, and it comes with an insert with a poster and chapter selections on the back. No special features on this one, not even a trailer. This is the second one, like I said, the Bride of Reanimator. Dr. Herbert West's back with that I think it was the professor's head, and they're trying to make that dude a wife by collecting different body parts and bringing or reanimating the woman back. So this one was actually a decent sequel. I did not like any of the other ones after this. I thought they were kind of cheesy and stupid. But anyway, so this was Bride of Reanimator. It's pretty good. Date, mate, and reanimate. Next up, I'm going kind of fast here. Get these out of the way. I got a ton of them. Next up is Tommy, Another Face, which is based on a manga. So that's the disc. I think it's a horror story based on a manga. There's a bunch of there's a whole series actually. If you take the disc out real quick, it comes in a clear case too. You can see, you know, they got the 4 different movies of Tommy. So that's kind of cool. I got this for cheap, which is why I picked it up. Cover's kind of interesting. 3 Tales of Terror featuring the girl who won't die, Tommy. So it seems like there's 3 tales on here, and they all involve the same girl going through different things. So that's kind of cool. She's supposed to be undead or something like that, or a ghost. You know, the Asian people and their ghost stories. So that was Tommy, what's that? Another Face. Because there's a bunch of them. Next up is a double feature of The Hidden and The Hidden 2. Both on one disc. I'd rather them be like this, with disc art, than a flipper disc, personally. You know, there's sci-fi thrillers from the makers of A Nightmare on Elm Street. A spine-tingling sci-fi thriller about an extraterrestrial creature invading the bodies of innocent victims. So that pretty much happens in both those. Never seen these. I haven't even read up about them. I just saw the double feature for $3, so I grabbed it. And it's The Hidden and The Hidden 2. Next up, we're going on pretty good. Midnight Movies, Twice Told Tales. Got this for $1.50. Can go right next to my Midnight Movies. Very cool. That's what the disc looks like. Once again, there's only the theatrical trailer mostly on these. They're old. A Midnight Movies label is very cool. I like it. It's got old 60s and 70s sci-fi and horror movies. Some are bad, some are good. Next up is The Hitcher 2, which came out a while after The Hitcher, the first one. Has Carrie Werr in it, Jake Busey, and C. Thomas Howell. I saw this way back in the day because I was interested because I love The Hitcher, the original, so much. It wasn't as good, but Carrie Werr is easy on the eyes, so that's very cool. Jake Busey, he is a kind of a creepy guy, so, but I really don't remember his performance in this or, you know, what went down. Basically, I think it's his sister, no, Jim. It's supposed to be the same guy from the first movie. You know, he takes his sister and they go back down the same strip of highway where they pick up, I don't know if they pick up the hitchhiker, I don't know why he would, but I'm sure he does. And it happens to be Jake Busey, and pretty much the exact same shit goes down. So, yep, that's The Hitcher 2 widescreen. Next up is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Beginning, unrated. Check it out. You might recall that I don't like this movie. I like the remake, but I didn't like this one too much at all. I got this because it was $2 and $2 new, and you know, gotta complete the collection. It's unrated. I'll give it another chance. The only good thing in this is Jordana Brewster, because she's just really hot. Special features, only like 3 special features, like a commentary and like a behind the scenes of. But New Line Platinum series of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning. I'll give it another shot. Next up is Faust, Love of the Damned. Everything Has a Price. Kind of cool cover there. That's what the disc looks like. Kind of hard to see. The guy makes a deal with the devil or some sort. So it's like a devil movie. Don't know much about it. I've heard of it though before. People say it's good. We'll soon see. Please, as always, if you've seen any of these movies, let me know. I mean, it's going to take me years to get through all this shit. And I don't say shit as in bad quality movies. I'm talking about just the influx of DVDs that I buy.